Hello. How's it going, everybody? Sorry about that. Maybe a giant Twitch burp. I don't think it was Twitch, to be honest, though, because my game froze too. I think my internet went down. I mean, maybe Twitch something happened with Twitch too. All right. Increase the gear tier by completing a set of 6 gear pieces. Unlock new abilities. The green icon means you have a piece of equipable gear. Equipable. Yeah, maybe. New web shooters. Being in strike has its perks. Check back often to equip your characters with new gear pieces. You got an objective complete. Get some XP. Level up. Level 3. Continue. 10 total campaign missions. Okay. We trace the truck back to a covert Hydra base in the mountains. Hydra, the scary world domination guys. What do they got to do with this? That's what we need to find out. Get in there and find out what Hydra is doing with those orbs. Orbs. Now let's beat Hydra up. Not Shield Medic, my favorite character. The animation on this is pretty... Oh! Spider-Man just killed someone. That's unfortunate. Kingpin and Hydra abducting heroes and trapping them in orbs. But what is Hydra doing with the orbs once they're here? I get the feeling we're about to find out. We're about to find out. I hope I get all my favorite Marvel characters. Like 3D Man? That was a lot of damage. Go over there. Who's getting operated on back there? Someone's getting like an MRI or something. Great. More heroes for the boss. Didn't even have to go out and abduct you guys. It's Crossbones. Bing, bing, bing. You just completed an achievement. You almost have enough character shards to unlock Punisher. Complete the next mission to obtain the final Punisher shard. All the orbs are being moved to the center of the base. That must be where we'll find our answers. I'm not a big Punisher fan, although the arcade game... most of the Punisher games are pretty good, I think. Punisher makes for good video game. You're too late. This portal is already fully active. Wait, did he say portal? Oh man, Spider-Man's getting lit up. Did he just kill my medic? Did Winter Soldier just kill my medic? I think I'm gonna lose. That's a fair point, Al. That's a very, very strong and fair point. Oh no, Spider-Man's dead. Okay, we lost. Defeat. Let's use our resources to get stronger. Okay. We have some more gear. Security clearance. Why does that make me stronger? Luke Cage has bracers. Ooh. And strike tactics manual. Okay. Okay. Shield Medic has a medic kit and a tactics manual. Okay. And I can level up my characters using training manuals. Oh, he's so close. Thor. Spider-Man Miles. Venom. Deadpool. Sharon Carter. Nick Fury. Spider-Man 2099, Negasonic Teenage Warhead, AIM Assaulter, AIM Infector, AIM Monstrosity, AIM Researcher, AIM Security, Abomination, Absorbing Man, Adam Warlock. Is this the entire... This is the entire, like, this is everybody, isn't it? That's gonna be so many characters. Like, look at this slider bar. It just goes. Look at all these characters. Stature. Savage Dragon? Are you talking about Savage Dragon, Al Pennington? Why is it downloading? It's downloading something and the list, the size of the file keeps getting bigger. What is it? What is it downloading? Just more assets. Okay, we gotta get Luke Cage to level 2. And we'll get Shield Medic up to level 2 as well. Okay, let's try that again. I never really understood what Savage Dragon was about. I kind of felt the same way about Savage Dragon that I did Swamp Thing, where it's like it seemed like it might be kind of cool, but I just didn't like. I didn't understand the core premise. There's a monster cop, yeah. Jesus, Bucky. That's a medic. Dragon medic. Interdimensional orbs, genetically engineered soldiers. That picked a bad day to ditch school and join strike. 2 stars? Yeah. Thank you, Karma Tax Cutter. Should pop here in a second. And if you want tips on how to level up quick, that's the message of the day. You can type !MOTD for a quick guide to leveling up fast, as well as you can auto-win. Apparently you can just auto-win campaign missions you've already done and gain experience that way, too. We got the Punisher. 2 stars. Take a moment to train the Punisher. Punisher's vest. Secure comlink. Beta cloth. Alright. 1-7. Snakes by the gate. Colonel Fury says you need some firepower. So we called you? Things are worse than I thought. I'm here to do whatever it takes to complete the mission. That's what I'm afraid of. Not stop Hydra and its new allies from converting this world. Yeah, we will. I like the animations in this. It's got a lot of good flavor. It's a tasty squad RPG here. Take down the Red Skull. Hydra is sending the orbs through an interdimensional portal. We need to shut it down. Bucky's power is gun, yeah. Yep, he's got the gun power. Those Hydra operators are sending the orbs to that interdimensional portal. I got this. The rest of you move out of the way. Punisher, we need to work as a team if we're going to get this done. Fine, Cage. How do you want to do this? We take down the operators first to stop them from sending the orbs through. You can take the lead on this one, Cage, but if things go sideways, I'm doing it my way. My way. My way. Hydra operators are sending the orbs through the portal. We need to stop them before they send all the orbs through the portal. This mission has a special objective. Take out the Hydra operators before they get to stage 4. Okay, these are the operators. Take them out. Heal Frank. Frank's in bad shape. It's Spider-Man. Two left. Well, there goes the Punisher. He's been punished. Yeah. We got Spider-Man, we got the Punisher, we got Luke Cage, and we got a random medic from S.H.I.E.L.D. You stopped Hydra from sending those orbs through the portal, but I get the feeling this fight is far from over. Guys, my Spidey sense is going off the charts. Something big is heading this way. Oh, it's Wesker. No, it's Hawkeye, right? That's Hawkeye. That's not Wesker. What now? Now we take down these weird blue guys guarding this portal and destroy it. You make it sound so easy. You did a 10, thank you. I think we got a 5 that I missed too. I think we got another level 5. We're at 5 of 10 on level 5s, 2 of 10 on level 10s, and 0 of 10 on level 20s. What's the deal with these blue aliens guarding the portal? Don't care as long as they go down when I shoot them. I think I was an Iron Man main in Captain America and the Avengers. But I didn't really play the Nintendo version. I played the Super Nintendo one. Well, Punisher's dead again. Hey, there's the level 10. Thank you, Ern. Much appreciated. We're now at 3 of 10 on the 10s. Hulk smash. Guys, what's the Hulk doing on the wrong side of the good guy line? Oh, Lord. I don't think you got this, Spidey. I think you might be in trouble, Spidey. Oh, he's got the clutch dodges, though. But, yeah. Tiniest of kicks. Alright, we gotta buff the squad. It's the only solution. Squad needs buffing. Level 3. Oh, you gonna equip more stuff? We got a secure comm link for him. And a beta cloth. Okay. Get him to level 3. Then we can equip this as well. Security clearance. Okay, let's get Spider-Man to level 3. And let's get our shield medic to level 3. Okay. We have an achievement. Excellent. Okay, let's go for it again. Actually, Rat Clown Car, thank you very much for the raid. How's it going, Rat Clown Car? Well, Lou Shiro, how's it going? Let's do the Punisher fight again. We are playing some Marvel Strike Force. We are sponsored by Marvel Strike Force. What were you streaming tonight, Rat Clown Car? Thank you so much for that raid. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. We had a little bit of an internet outage, but we're doing fine. Welcome on in, Rat Clown Car viewers. A mighty streamer if there ever was one. Done that. She can't get healed right now. Oh well. Oh, she didn't die. Punisher's blowing people up. Got that 3-star finish. Yeah. Blue Dragon. Okay. About to change up your schedule. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. I never got very far in Blue Dragon. I played it for like a few hours, and then just kind of fell off of it. But I hope you're having fun with it. What do you get if you want a Haritos, but you don't want to buy name brand Haritos? I mean, I don't know what else you could get. You can get Tampico, but that's not really the same thing. Maybe you could mix Tampico and Sprite? crazy like how big of a difference... Oh, Punisher's dead again. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's really cool. Alright, bring on the Hulk. Thank you very much for the raid. And if anybody in the Rat Clown Car raid wants to help out the stream, you can type ! Marvel in the chat. Download the game for free on mobile. There's 3 goals. Get to level 5, 10, and 20. It seems pretty straightforward. There's some hints on how to get to level 20 within about a day. You can also add to that you can auto-complete previously beaten missions for free experience points. You just have to spend the energy. Okay. 3-on-1 this time. Two-on-one this time. He's in the yellow. Already doing better than we did last time. Couldn't even get him into the yellow last time. He's in the red. Oh no. Spidey, look out. Oh. So close. So close. Alright, get him to level 4. Level up your command. I have to hit a higher level to get. Interesting. Okay. Level 4. Level 4. Raise my people to level 4. Okay. Let's get this other 3-star that I missed out on. Pump them up. Get their stats. Yeah. Just like really well thought out, sort of like dynamic action scenes in this game. Which, from a Marvel game, that's what you want. You gotta get that. Okay. Don't let Frank die. Get that 3-star. There we go. Ooh, a dossier. Got some kind of dossier, folks. Alright. I think we're going to beat the Hulk this time. I don't know how well, but I think we're going to beat him. Well, my name isn't Marvel T Strike Force. That's right. New York represent, Ghost Hall. Killer bees. Heal block. Oh, stop. No point. The guy I got to heal can't get healed. I could have taunted. Taunting would have been a good idea, I think. Yeah, the medic's not a true New Yorker. Okay, Hulk shows up. Oh, the face. Use my heal. Ugh. Hulk is too strong. Who decided to make Hulk this strong? Did he just spinning Larry at me? Got him. What was up with that weaker but equally scary Hulk attacking us? That was not the Hulk from our dimension. He was a corrupted version from an alternate dimension. Who in the what now? Get back to base. It's time I told you the true purpose of Strike and what we're dealing with. I guess that means we finally need to know. One star. Level 5. Hey, I'm downloading here. What are we downloading? I can't click anything. I guess we're downloading, chat. Hey, don't forget, Marvel Strike Force is free to play on mobile devices. There's the link right there in chat. Check it out. You can join up with all the other people in the community. Collect all your favorite Marvel characters from Marvel comics, movies, TV shows. You know what they say, make mine Marvel. And Excelsior and so on and so forth. If you don't download the game and get to level 20, you can't win the No Prize. And other Marvel references that I know off the top of my head. Is Howard the Duck in it? We can check. If he is, how will that make you feel, Ratcon Co? Wait, I can't click anything again. Did my game, like, just break? Let me X out of this real quick. Let me relaunch. Marvel Comics. And Scopely present the broken Wi-Fi. A truly dastardly villain in this day and age. Let's see, we still need to play for... I'm kind of off on my calculations with that internet outage. Probably a little more than an hour still, I think. You can get up to 17 characters free within your first 30 days just for logging in. We got the Spider Punk. We're trying to get Spider Punk. We're trying to get Venom. Captain Disconnect. I have unlocked events. Here you'll find special events with unique and valuable rewards. Most events only last for a limited time. Be sure to complete them before they expire. We got Wakanda Nation starting in 18 hours. Let's get Elektra. I mean, I don't really want Elektra, but we can get Elektra. Got an empty character slot, might as well, right? Any Elektra fans in the chat? We're getting reports of Elektra running rampant in Hell's Kitchen. Daredevil, work with the commander on this. I'll take a team and track her down. What's up, Daredevil? Heal blocked again? Oi! He really is. I'm gonna taunt. Lay off my guy. Nice. Good work, Daredevil. Heal. Elektra, the senseless killing has to stop. Murdoch, you fool, it's not me. Someone is committing crimes in this city while wearing my face. I was closing in on the imposter when you jumped me. That explains a lot. We have a common enemy. If we help you with the imposter, will you help us stop the one she works for? Gladly. Another day ending in Y. Alright, we got Elektra. Yeah, getting the medic kill feels good. 1 star for Elektra. See what I mean? Elektra. Pa. Pa. I'll get her to level 3. I can get more shards. There's a lot. Crossbones shards. Got an achievement. We got inbox. Alright, let's get crossbones. They never did make a Daredevil game, did they? We're getting reports of a bank robbery in Midtown. Take a team and check it out. A bank robbery? Really? While there's an interdimensional alien invasion going on? Crossbones is involved. He was one of the first Hydra agents to work for the invaders. It's important. Why does everyone target him? I don't understand. Did you see the newest Ninja Turtles crossover comic, Sornus? I'm not excited for it. I think it seems kind of like creatively bankrupt to me. And in the world of comics, that's saying something. They're doing a Ninja Turtles Stranger Things crossover comic. Aren't you supposed to be plotting world domination instead of robbing banks? I don't work for our invaders anymore. They double-crossed me. All of Hydra, for that matter. Their brainwashing commando squad should be showing up to kidnap me any minute now. Here's the deal. I'll join Strike and help you fight against them. You protect me from their commando squad. Give me one good reason why I should trust a backstabbing Hydra mercenary like you. Only one? For starters, I know a lot about your enemy's operation. Codes, procedures, transport sites. And you know I pack a mean punch. Let's get you some security clearance. Quips. Quips, quips, quips. Alright, if he's a 1-star, I'm leaving Elektra in. Oh, he's a 2-star. Damn, sorry, Elektra. Elektra, you're out. Needs to be level 2 to equip that, so let's get him to level 2. 1 AM soup? Heck yeah. It's the best time to make soup. Okay. We've recruited Crossbones. We got a milestone. What's a milestone? Ooh. Earn points by spending campaign energy. You got it. Yeah, microwave soup can get messy for sure. Level 6. I've unlocked chat. Chat, you're unlocked. You're free. You're free, chat. Make 3 supply purchases. Auto win 3 missions. Okay, we can do that. Ooh. Giving you access to S.H.I.E.L.D.'s internal communication network. You will now be able to chat with other commanders across the globe. You need to register a code name. Okay. What will your code name be? Whoop.
Well, it's gonna be interesting.
MisterRadon. Confirm. You are all free now. Ooh. Auto win. Times 3. Okay. Secret Avenger calendar offer for $2.99. Oh, okay, I can buy like this stuff with the non-premium currency. Can I get orbs? What can I get? I guess it's got to be supplies, huh? Well, give me some morphic peptides. No characters need it. Okay, well, what do my characters need? Crossbones needs that. Get him one of those. Apparently everyone needs That. It says I own 3, though. Electra needs that. Get her one of those. Polymers? Gotta get some polymers. Level up. Level 7. It's that easy. Campaign energy available in 12 hours. Okay, well, we got another achievement. Give him that. Give him that. Give him that. He needs to be level 3 to equip that. Alright, let's get him to level 3. You go into 3 now. You are all 3 now. Hello, Nurse Jade. How's it going? Alright. Well, I think we should do more campaign stuff. 2-1. I created Strike to deal with interdimensional threats. The kind of stuff even S.H.I.E.L.D. or the Avengers are not equipped to deal with. So I'm assuming this qualifies? Definitely. Interdimensional portals are opening up all over the world. Corrupted versions of Earth's most powerful and dangerous people are pouring out through them. And we're the only ones who can stop them. No. Oh, I can only have hero characters in the campaign, so I can't have Elektra or Crossbones. I see. Chat. Hi, chat. Chugs more IPA. Hell yeah. New players should be welcomed and onboarded. You're 35 XP from level 20, but you're all out of camping energy and purple orbs. Well, thank you very much, Dempsey. That's a heck of a push. Thank you very much. Can't we all just get along? These are not heroes from our dimension. They are corrupted versions from alternate dimensions. Take them down. Okay. Close chat. Close. Close chat. Oh no, it's there now. What have I done? Can't dodge Spider-Man. Soon you will all bow to the new king. Oof. Taunt. My medic! Alright. Last one. Let's get that 3-star. Let's get that 3-star. Yeah. Boopity boopity boop. I'm in communication with Nick Furies from other dimensions. Many warned me about this interdimensional threat before losing contact. I had hoped they would never find our dimension. What's so special about our dimension? Most dimensions only connect to one or two others, but ours is unique. It's a nexus between dimensions, a gateway to countless other Earths. If this dimension falls, the invaders will have access to thousands of other dimensions. Thousands. Thousands. Aw, Iron Man, they corrupted you too? Not corrupted, Parker. Liberated. We have all been united for one singular purpose. You're next. Gonna have to pass on that offer, Mr. Stark. Kinda enjoying the whole free will thing. Quip, 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 quip. Quippity quip, quip. Can I really not, like, close the chat? How do I close the chat? Maybe you can't. Maybe it can't be closed. Don't need to heal yet. Let's save the heal. There's more of you? We got a whole army of Iron Mans from other dimensions. You really are full of yourself. Iron Man. Iron Man. Here's a whole group of Iron Man. You know what's weird is I remember when the Iron Man movie came out, like obviously it wasn't the first Marvel movie, right? Because there was Hulk and Spider-Man and X-Men. But I remember I was like, because I've never really been a fan of Iron Man. I've never been like into him as a character. So when they came out with that movie, I was like, it's not going to be that good. Like, I don't know why they made an Iron Man movie anyways. And what ended up happening for me is I went to the movies with my friend and her grandma, and they were like, what was it? Oh, they were going to go see like Sex and the City 2. And her grandma's like, I'm just going to buy you a ticket for Iron Man and you can go watch that. So I went to go watch Iron Man by myself and I was like, yeah, that was actually pretty good. See, probably the only reason I saw Iron Man in the first place is because it wasn't Sex and the City 2. I didn't want to see it. And I still haven't. A group of corrupted rocket raccoons is running rampant through the city. Hold up, are you saying there are multiple versions of those jetpack rats? Yes, they've conquered hundreds of dimensions before coming here. And each one has the flying talking squirrel in it. Yes, they're also weapons experts. Exercise cautions. We're getting rack attacked. We gotta deal with a rack attack. Hey, who let the trash pandas out of their cages? What did you call us? Oh. Well, now I feel bad. Friggin' healers. My medic. Go to settings. It's options. Maybe it's in the main menu. Thank you. I disarmed him. I think I might lose just because I didn't get rid of the healer first, though. We'll see. We'll see how costly a mistake that ends up being. If it just costs me a couple stars, or if I have to do the level over again. Yeah, this is mobile, Gretchy. So we call animal control or what? How's it going, Gretchy? You can type ! Marvel in chat if you want to download it for free. We got some goals to get your account leveled to 5, 10, or 20 over the course of the next week. Helps out the stream, everybody that does that. And by helps out the stream, I mean money for me. You've been making excellent progress. Yeah, I know you can simulate past, but yep. You can 3-star. Any 3-star can be auto 1 for free thing. Oh, do you want me to just do it? Okay. Thanks. Okay. Settings. Chat enabled. Sign up to unlock a free 3-star Loki. Play on multiple devices. Thank you, Ern. Got another milestone. Let's go back to campaign. Commander is sending us to infiltrate this base and kidnap Ronan, one of the Kree generals leading the invasion. What's the point in kidnapping one of these guys? We need to know what their plan is. Ronan has the intel we need. I bet I can make him talk. That's not how Strike operates, Punisher. We hold ourselves to a higher standard. Do we? We've just been like recruiting villains off the street. I don't think we do hold ourselves to a higher standard. I think we just take whoever we can get. Wait, it's still there. Alright, maybe you have to turn off Alliance chat too. Korath the Pursuer. Oh, he's heal blocked. Dang it. Again? We might be in trouble. Might be time to level up again. Okay, the heal block is gone. That's good. And he's dead. Of course. Yikes! What? Alright, one left. Nice dodge. Good work, Spider-Man. Good work, Spider-Man. Drop his defense. In the red. Medic's gone. Whew. Close one. 1 star. Let me see if I can fix that chat thing again. Just turn off both chats. See if that helps. Advanced. Account deletion. Legal. Oh, okay. Alright, back to the campaign. 2-5. The big blue alien with the hammer is Ronan, the one we need to take down and bring back to base. He looks pretty tough. If this mission was easy, Fury wouldn't have sent Strike, right? Fair enough, let's do this. If you think you can defeat Ronan the Accuser, you are sorely mistaken. We don't want to defeat you. We just want to kidnap and interrogate you. Special objective, defeat Ronan to win. We only need to take down Ronan, but we have to hurry. Oh. And he taunted. Great. Not looking great for the old squad here. Punisher's out. Medic's out. Oh, we got running. Let's get out of here before reinforcements arrive. That was close. Very hard game, yeah. I mean, I'm not leveling up. Like, there's a lot of stuff I could be doing to get stronger, but we'll worry about that later. There he is. We've got to get this Ronin guy back to base before he wakes up. I've called for an extraction pod. We just need to hold out until it arrives. Who is that? Random strike lady? Yeah, it was closey, which was very close. 9 enemies. Oh my gosh. Nebula. Nebula's here. The extraction pod has been called in. Oh. Is it to survive? Well, there goes my medic. Speaking of survive, there goes the medic. Look at that sponsored corn tent. Pod is zeroing in on our coordinates. He got blown out of here. Prepare for extraction. One star. One star. Colonel, we're receiving a broadcast on a restricted channel. It's also being sent to every major intelligence agency and criminal organization in the world. On screen. Leaders of this dimension, I am Ultimus. I have come to accept your unconditional surrender. In the dimension I come from, you have all already joined my cause. And on every Earth I conquer, it plays out the same way. Some of you will join me, others will resist, but eventually, all will submit to my will. And to the leaders of Strike who have already begun to meddle in my plans, know this. You will be the first to fall. Sir, detecting multiple enemies closing in on the helicarrier. Battle stations. Marvel, 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 Marvel. Never thought I'd say this, but we've come to get our Ronin back. So they extracted your free will, but left your sense of humor intact? Oh, look at him go. Missed? Oh my god, that was quite a bit of damage from our friend Star-Lord over there. I'm not sure what that does, but it's certainly doing it. Oof. Oh no, it's Groot. His little disco ball move. Taunted. Death proof. I think we lost. Oh, I got grooted. I got completely grooted on. Let's get Luke Cage nice and beefy. 7 is as high as I can go. I can upgrade. And he loses all of his gear again. Okay. I can craft. Yeah, craft it. Okay. So if we have a full... Yeah, it's like the gear tier thing they were talking about. Okay. Make me some web shooters. Stubborn deer. Thank you for the 50 bits.
Top 10 Marvel-themed foods.
Okay.
1. Spider Cake 2. Punished Rice 3.
Punished
Captain
Rice.
America, steak, and the Avengers, eggs.
Ooh,
4.
steak and eggs.
Hawkeye ribeye fillet steak 5. Iron Man spinach and steak, high in iron.
A lot of steak.
6. Hulk smashed avocado on toast 7.
Okay, that sounds good.
Galacticus is global cheesecake domination 8. Wolverine's shredded pork 9. Cyclops beans and rice 10. Professor X's recommendation, full English breakfast.
Okay, full English breakfast. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, I'm in. Thank you, Stubborn Deer, for the 50 Marvel foods. That sounds pretty delightful. I accept. Spend all my... Oh, level 10 reach. Thank you, Karma Tax Collector. Crossbones. I can't use crossbones right now, so let's work on the medic instead. There's the link if you want to play as well. It's free to play. There are lots of characters to collect. You can gain experience pretty quickly. There's a whole week. If you want to help the stream out, you have until Wednesday night, basically. Wednesday evening, let's say. So I appreciate everybody who's helped out so far. Costumes. Oh, I could have like a male medic instead. Oh, Weapon X, Sorcerer Supreme. Costume credits. Okay. We can get WandaVision. We can get Power Man. Nice. Okay, I think my team is all beefed up. Ready for the run back. Let me get this last 3-star real quick though. Got that beefy team. That beefy team. Duke Donuts, thank you for the 50 Marvel foods.
Top 10 Marvel-themed foods. 1. Packing punks. Where are all the superhero flavors? What happened to a common man's staple? A good recipe with a killer recipe.
That's right,
How
the
much
double
better
recipe.
can you come up with if you get a 2 pounds tub of chocolate fudge popsicles to take
that
on the
sounds
hike
good.
today? These are the 2 pounds and they were part of my packing pack on my through hike of the Amazon, and we were given the orange ones specifically to use during our hike as a way to see how they'd taste if something went wrong.
A taste popsicle alert system. Thank you, Duke, for the 50 Marvel foods. Man, look how much easier this is. Hulk can't even beat up my medic. Hulk weak. Hulk get kicked by Spider-Man. Space food bars. I never liked astronaut food very much. I was never a big fan. Oh no. Oh no. Let's get some more of these 3 stars. Unfortunate. Bob? I don't think Bob is obtainable, but I'll check. I was supposed to look for Howard the Duck too. I forgot that the game like crashed when I was supposed to look for Howard the Duck. Duke Donuts, thank you for the 50 Marvel foods.
Top 10 Marvel themed foods. 1. Giant Mandible Sushi 2. Motor Fried Rice 3. Big Mac Spiders
Ew.
4. King Kway Long Bao Chicken Wings 5. Red Angel Shark Wings 6. Mango Orange Curds 7. Bull Snakes 8. Chicken Cordon Bleu 9. Slice, roast chicken, rib meat, chest of meat skewer. French fries 10. Black Buddha's eggs with roasted meat.
Roasted meat. I gotta get me some of that roasted meat. Thank you for the 50 Marvel foods, Duke. Level up. 8. I've unlocked challenges. I want to see that. Okay, before we do that, though, we got some achievements. Give me those. Give me those. Yeah. Daily objectives. Give me those. Level 9. Okay. Almost level 10. Let's look at the characters real quick, though. Roster. Alright. Do we have Howard the Duck or Bob? Beast, Black Panther, Blob. No Bob. Just Blob. Does Blob count, Noman? Howard Duck. Howard Duck. We got Gwenpool. Hulkbuster, Hella. Nope, no Howard. Yeah, I've heard about the halal snack pack. A mysterious food item from the land down under. Okay. So what do these do? Level 55. Only brawler and support characters. Okay. Yeah. Let's do that. Chest of meat and sauce. I think it's just a chicken breast. I think it's just an awkwardly phrased chicken breast. Oh, it's a taunt. Well, in that case... horrifying disasters. I had a weird thought about bugs. It's kind of a gross thought. Do you guys want to hear my weird bug thought that I had today? I was thinking about how bugs get eaten by all kinds of stuff. Like animals eat bugs, people eat bugs, bugs eat bugs, right? So what I was thinking was, would it be more horrifying if you were like bug-sized and something frog-sized came along and ate you? That's scary. But is it more or less scary if something your size came along and ate you? Because that's just how it is in the Bug Kingdom. Sorry, Noman. I let you down. Challenges test your skill as a commander with training modules, gear, ability materials, and gold. As your commander level increases, more difficult challenges will appear with greater rewards. There we go. It's broken. Alright, let's make some supply purchases. Give me one of these. Give me one of these. Give me one of these. Level 10. I've unlocked the Strike Pass. Strike Pass. Woo! So yeah, you can play as unoptimally as possible like me and hit level 10 in like less than 2 hours. Ooh, look at all this stuff. 3 achievements. That's a lot of achievements. 5 orbs. We got Shield Operative. That's not very exciting. Sure. 1 star. Welcome to the team. That's adorbs. Says I got 4 more oh, basic orbs. What else? Legacy 1 orb. Okay. Well, let's get these basic orbs. Silver Surfer. I got an ankle. I pulled an ankle. Borbs. Got someone's X-ray. Got another achievement. Alright. Complete 2 challenges. Auto win 3 missions. Let's do that. Let's do the auto win. Oh, the time heist. Jump to level 25. For $20. You can go straight to level 25. Next free orb in 2 hours. Alright, Ern. Have a good snug. Thanks for hanging out. Did I do it? I think I did it. Yeah, I did it. Have you. Have a good night. Level 11. Just like that. Okay, we gotta do another challenge. Inbox. My inbox is loaded. Ultra Core is unlocked. A new game currency that allows you to quickly obtain offers. Okay. Meta player guide. On the blog. Try Ultra Cores. I got 50 for free. Tap the Ultra Core price button on the offer of your choice, and your chosen items will be immediately delivered directly to your inventory. Got 155 of those things. Got some Wolverine shards. Snicked. I can get a free heroes package. Okay. Let's check it out. Offers. Oh, I see. I have 50 of these things. So I can get the Ultra Core Unlock exclusive. 550 energy and 4,000 of those things. I can get Captain America Sam. Super Spy offer. I get Sharon Carter. And synergize with Sam Captain America. I can get... What else? What else? Spider-Man Weaver? I don't know if it's enough to get her. To get Spider-Weaver. Ooh, Gambit. Could get Gambit. I think Gambit's pretty cool. Scarlet Witch shards. All these Spideys. 55 Carnage shards. Is that enough to get Carnage? Because I would get Carnage. But then I wouldn't be able to use Carnage in the Heroes campaign. That's rough. Two-star Venom. I have 20 left over. What's in the main one? Wait, this is the same thing, isn't it? Aren't these the same? No, I guess not. There's a couple ones in here that are different. I think I'd probably get Carnage, but I'm gonna hold off. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait on using those. The Super Spy offer, yeah. You can unlock Pink. Okay, let's try this again. Alright. Good night. Still gotta play this for a little bit longer. Oh, right. She's low level. I was like, that did nothing! Because I didn't level her up, because I didn't think I was using her. Ow. Yeah, that's fair. That's totally fair. Pretty sure she's level 1. Yeet. 2 stars. Okay, that should give me another objective. And then do a challenge. Are you looking for a challenge? Can I just do this one again? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I am. Level 12. Okay, so now I have to get to the villain stuff to advance. So, knowing what I know now, we need to get our shield operative to a respectable place. There we go. Squad's at level 7. Ooh, I can rank up. Does that make her 2-star? Oh, that makes her 2-star. Ooh. Ooh. Can I rank anybody else up? I guess I need the orbs, huh? Yeah. Alright, well I got a 2-star medic. I'm cool with that. Hey, wasn't she already a 2-star? I don't remember. Level 10 required for that. Let's do it so I can get an achievement done. Two more Hulk shards. Okay. Good. Got some milestone coverage here. Give me those. Give me those. What else we got going on? We got a supply. We got orbs. Premium orb. Premium orb. Alright, I think we're good now. Let's clear out chapter 2. We're almost done with it. Another wave of Ultimus's forces just breached the helicarrier. They really want this Ronin guy back, which means we can't let them have him. Nope. Can't let him. Gotta protect him at all costs. Crossbows. Still not great. That's okay, we'll work on it. You get 2 people at once with that? That was nice. Hail Hydra for Ultimus. The Crimson Skeleton. Yeah! I got double fist pumped. Got him with the landmine. Oh my god, Punisher. You're mad. You giving the yellow guy's Sandman? That's fair. I get it. I get it, Stubborn Deer. I accept you and understand you. Alright. Sir, a squad of Ultimus' forces have infiltrated the helicarrier. Get them off the ship. Once we're clear, I'll engage the cloaking device. Yes, sir. Whoosh. Whoosh. Release Ronin now, and Ultimus might spare you. Nah. What's up, Flygon? Hey, lurking helps. And you got exercise, and that's a good thing. There's nothing wrong with channel points. Dropping a lurk helps the channel, and you deserve a channel point reward for helping the channel. Maybe some of them. What's up, Jiggy? Just a big shirtless Iron Fist just running around. What's up, Beatles? It's got some weird characters, but like chat's like 0 for 3 on being like, is this character in it? So yes to Beta Ray Bill, no to Howard the Duck. Let's just put it that way. Five more enemies. This is a big fight. I guess it is the end of the chapter. Now you face the full power of the hand. Okay, can we get a turn? Can I have a turn? Who do I shoot? They're all stealthed. Alright. I guess if they're all stealthed. Yeah. There is a big problem, I think, with video games trying to be too much like movies. I think it leads to arrested development in a lot of ways, and that definitely is one of them. It's like, oh, this has to be serious for, like, you know, no one wants to see a full spandex outfit on a superhero. It's like, yeah, they probably do. They'll buy it if they like the character. The helicarrier is secure, and the psychics are able to break through Ronin's mind. Good, cloaking engaged. That should buy us some time. Now let's see what Ronin's hiding. If I don't have enough villains, I'm gonna buy Carnage, so I can play the villain missions. Only villain characters can participate in the villains campaign. 3 villain characters. Okay, so I gotta get a villain. I'm picking up Carnage. Let's do it. Give me Carnage. Da, 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 da. Did I do it? Failure. This offer may have expired. No! There we go. Well, the whole symbiote suit Spider-Man thing, it's like one of the most popular, like, people really love that stuff. Myself included. That's one of my favorite Spider-Man type things. So, I don't know who insisted upon it, but It's always going to be like a crowd favorite. Wait, did I not get enough for Carnage? Did I just... He needs more than 55, doesn't he? Oh, heck yeah, the Shocker. Yeah, he needs 100. Man. Well, there go my Ultra Cores. Wah. I guess we're gonna play more hero missions. Tapping into Ronan's mind revealed a lot about Ultimus's invasion plan. For starters, it appears he uses the last dimension he conquers as a staging area for his next assault. So finding a way into that dimension could be the key to stopping the invasion, which means we need to build our own interdimensional portal. And you want me to steal the components from Ultimus. I'm on it. What's the point of keeping psychics around when she reads minds like that? Yeah. Snowland. I think there's kind of an upper limit too, because like we've already run into the Hulk, and he seemed kind of scrawny. Like he was big, but he was like the same height as Luke Cage, and it looked really weird. It kind of just looked like a really tiny Hulk running around. So there might be like an upper limit to the height or dimensions of the character based on this engine. I don't really want to use the stealth. Like, it's a good buff, but it just doesn't do a lot. I don't know. The shield operative character so far is not very strong, but I don't have anyone to put in that spot. Get him off of that cliff. It's so convenient there's that ravine back there for all these enemies to fall into as I beat them up. It's kind of really funny about this game, the way that everyone just sort of... Oh, she got stuck. I was gonna say everyone falls off a cliff, but she maintained her composure. And she deserves credit for that. Can't believe I didn't get a villain. Thought I was going to get Carnage. It's distressing. You'll need to cover me while I extract the schematics. We need to build the portal. You got it. Two-star Galactus. There are X-Men characters in here, so maybe Stubborn Deer. Okay. So we gotta protect Black Widow. Wait, who's this level 224 Spider-Man? What? Oh, he's level 7. 200. Okay. I was like, holy crap! Where's the Spider-Man coming from? Get out of here, Night Nurse. You just menacingly load a gun? Oh, it's in binary. Schematics are being accessed. But yeah, I really do like the cinematic, dynamic attack animations in this game. Like, they're obviously canned, like, they come up over and over and over again, but if you kind of let yourself not pay super close attention to it, it's a lot more interesting to look at than other games in this genre. Like, even Raid Shadow Legends, with all of its character design and all the budget and, like, graphical depth they put into that game, like, people just kind of, like, put their hand up and cast a spell, or like run up and swing their sword. Halfway through. Uh-oh. Nice shot. We got him. Preparing for evacuation. Now, do I get 3-star? Yeah, okay. So it's just about surviving those turns in that kind of mission. I see. I understand. Well... Oh, Miles Morales. Well, folks, that is my time here on Marvel Strike Force. Remember, you can download the game for free. Type !Marvel in the chat. The promotion's going all week long. Mobile only. Get to levels 5, 10, 20. I can, like, I'll show you how easy it can be too, right? Once you 3-star a mission, you can auto win it. And I can just gain experience. Level 13. Energy max increased. Right? I think I used all my... Okay, for that level I used them all. So I can go here, auto win. Okay. Go back to stage 2. Auto win. Burn all this energy off. Boom, leveled up again. 14. You can do this really quickly. And like, once you let your energy recharge a little bit, get that experience back, you can push farther into the game to get more experience more quickly. And these auto wins, I've leveled up again. I'm 15 now. So yeah, if you want to help out, if you've got the time, the patience, you want to download the game, as far as hitting the milestones in this one go, it's pretty lenient. And it's not going to take too much time by the looks of it. It seems like it's feasible to do within a single day, and this campaign is going for an entire week. So... pretty good. I just did all that stuff. I got all these. I got Blitz mode. Rescue valuable allies. Capture supplies. Abomination shards. Okay. Abomination's pretty cool. I want to... You know what? I've already done, like, my time, but I kind of want to see... Oh, I don't get to fight him. Okay. I thought I got to like fight Abomination. Let's clear all this stuff out. Beta Ray Bill is here. There he is. Got some stuff. Out of respect for the time and dedication the community has poured into Marvel Strike Force, we want to remind you of our policies against exploits, cheats, and other violations. We actively identify and ban accounts and engage in these activities. My level 13 achievement. Got some Beta Ray Bill. You will grind on our terms. That's right. Ooh. I can get Blitz Orbs. And some of that stuff up here. Whatever this is, Blitz credits. Oh, okay. I mean, if I have them, might as well use them, right? Supplies. I can just get Sunfire. I can get Brawn, like Silver Samurai, Morbius. Oh, I don't have enough for those though. I can get a couple shards for some of these. Shang-Chi, Domino, She-Hulk. 100 shards. Oh my god. There's so many. Alright, let's get this premium orb. Hey. That's right. In this household we root for Toad. Okay. I got another objective complete. Nice. Strike pass. Get some of that. Alright. Sounds good. Well, I hope you enjoyed... Oh, wait. Wait. We got another orb. We got a gold orb. Up to 7 million in gold. Big money, no whammies. Alright. That's pretty good, I guess. 150,000. Wait a minute, wasn't that the bottom? Yeah, that's the... Hey! That's the lowest amount you could have given me. Boo! Anyways, yeah, check the game out all week long. We got 7 level 5s already, 3 more to get our first goal, 6 more level 10s to go. No level 20s yet, but we have until Wednesday night. Let's close out of that. Thank you, Marvel Strike Force, for sponsoring the stream. I appreciate that. Now, is it time to return to the Lode Runner? I believe it is. I believe it is. Brunhilde. Let's turn the capture card back on. Turn the N64 back on. Get more gold than that orb gave me. Yeah. Oh, I dropped my controller, that's right. That fell. Get our timer ready. That was fun. I liked that game. I would play that more, honestly. I know that sounds like maybe a little disingenuous coming off of like a sponsored thing, but generally speaking, like, I don't think I've been completely like turned off by many of the games that have sponsored this channel. And there's a few that I would actually like, I would definitely mess with. And that Marvel one is pretty fun. Just downloaded it. Thank you, Jade. I appreciate it. You download it through my link, right? Just to make sure. It's got to be downloaded through my link. The link right there in the chat. Almost 27 hours in on this one. We're fighting the Emperor Monk for his gold. Thank you, Jade. There's a gem in this level. I don't want it. 2 monks down there. We got a bomb. Okay. Alright. Already off to a head scratcher. That's step 1 for sure. Oh, I bet I know what I need to do. I don't like it, but I bet I know. If a monk is coming out of the ground and you like step on his spawn point, it resets his spawn to 0. So I'm gonna have to just like bounce between them like that to keep them from generating. I'm dead. Restart. Okay. It looks like I might have to do something else. Maybe, just maybe. How do I... Oh boy. Reset. Oh, he's down there? The Emperor Monk is down there at the end? Ugh, God. Ugh, why? Ugh. I have to be in the center when those go off or they kill me. Huh. I'm kind of surprised that this didn't come out in Japan. Like, I don't know if they would have appreciated the aesthetic of it, but for as few Japanese release N64 games as there were, you'd think they'd want something with like the Lode Runner name on it, maybe. Oh, I thought he was gonna drag the gold down to that hole, but he didn't. It's possible, but it's, you know what's interesting? I have reason to reset anyways. Look at this copyright screen. They call out. There's our N64 logo. Yeah. Rumble Pack. Yeah. There's Dougie Smith, Big Bang Software, Band Presto, T&E Soft. All right there on the but yeah, you're probably right, like Hudson or something would have had the rights in Japan or something. They had to go through an extra step. Never know. Loads, runners, everything Japan loves. It's all right here. It's all here. I went to the wrong world. Wait, no I didn't. Yeah. I think this might be the only... No. No, that's not true. was gonna say the only American game on the system with a T&E Soft logo, but YLA, a country club, would have had one. Yeah, they got Turok over there. That's the big one. They got some strange ones too. I've got a handy reference guide right here, actually. Let me see. They got a lot of the rare stuff, obviously. What else we got here? They got the Star... well, I think they got... Rogue Squadron? I want to say they got Shadows of the Empire. I don't know if they got the other ones. They got Perfect Dark over there. They got Mickey Speedway. Wait, this did get a Wait, did it? I think this did get a Japanese release. Okay, well, that answers that. I thought this was America only. Lode Runner 3D. Oh, okay, yeah, this got released worldwide. This got Japanese and PAL release, which is kind of, for this game, it makes sense. It makes sense because it's American developed, but it's European published. And then, like, Japan is all about Lode Runner. So, I guess that makes sense. What was I was looking something up. What was I looking up? The box art, maybe?
Here are Retro Island Gaming's top 5 dating tips.
John Matrix.
1. Bring your Nintendo with you to dinner, so she knows you're a real game. 2. Wear the blue trunks, not the overly formal black trunks. 3. Show her how well you can peel an avocado with cat ears on it with the power of your mind.
Okay.
4. Never talk about yourself, just get really excited talking about unknown DOS
do
games.
love that.
5. Talk about the good old days of arcades and how you never knew a real dad, but you sure knew how to play Zangief well.
Man, that got real. Thank you, John Matrix, for the 60 bits. We have level 2 channel point unlocks now. If you want to do a pause and reflect or a paid celebrity endorsement, those are now available. Thank you, John Matrix. Hello, John Matrix. Thank you for the 60 bits. Oh, that's what I was going to look up. I was wanting to see how many of the games in the library were worldwide releases. Because for Lode Runner 3D to be on that list is kind of 97. 97. So basically, like 1 in 4 got a release in North America, Japan, and PAL regions. And Lode Runner 3D can count itself among that vaunted company. When it comes to the Japanese exclusive stuff, it's really mostly like, it's like 2 or 3 companies doing a lot of the work. Konami is like at least 10% of the Japanese only N64 output. Hudson did a lot as well. Hudson put out a lot of stuff that did not make it out of Japan. I just got cubed in my head. I have no idea. I don't know the economics behind it. Oops. Quest 64 was good. Quest 64 was good. Okay, so I kind of know how to get down there now pretty consistently, but I don't know what to do afterwards. Would the N64 have sold better if they had ported all those Japanese-only games? It's really hard to point at one of the Japanese exclusives as like a system mover. There's a lot of great games in there, and there's a lot of stuff that had zero chance of being successful in a non-Japanese market. What's up, sports balls? Yeah, it's getting spooky in here. We've got a boss to deal with. But I'm having a hard time trying to think of a game that actually released that would have been like capable of like actually selling hardware. Like, if Dragon Quest VII had come out for the N64 as it was supposed to, like, yeah, there's a discussion to be had at that point. A couple other games as well, but there's 85 Japanese exclusives, and I've checked out most of them, and a lot of really, really, really cool stuff. But I don't think. What would it even be? Like, Sin and Punishment isn't the kind of game that would sell hardware. It hurt. That definitely hurt, I think. The irony, of course, being that by the end of the day, there was... I really don't think anything that could have been done on the DD discs that couldn't have been done, at least on like the Generation 1, like the original specs for them, couldn't have been done on a cartridge, because they eventually got the cartridge size to match what the disc capacity was supposed to be. So you're really only missing out on like the real-time clock, but then Animal Crossing had an RTC battery in it. Which, if I was going to try and point to like a system seller, it's, again, hard to pick Animal Crossing because of when it came out, but I could see Animal Crossing actually managing to sell some N64 units. I could see that one actually pulling, but again, so late. By the time it came out, I'm not sure about it. Maybe Custom Robo. Maybe people would have... But I don't know. A whole console for that game? I don't know. Level's confusing. How much of the early GameCube library? Not a lot, but not a little either. Cubivore, Animal Crossing, Resident Evil 0, Eternal Darkness, Star Fox Adventures. Although that wasn't really going to be DD, that was just going to be cart. But The other thing to keep in mind too is that if you put those two together to say that they were supposed to be DD releases, it gets a little murkier, because Japan had basically given up on the DD in like '99. Like it was out within about a year's time, and that was it. It was over at that point. So a lot of stuff had either always been intended for cartridge and not DD, or moved from DD to cartridge to the GameCube, which did not help, I'm sure, developers getting stuff out for this system. What? Like, it accepted a buffer input on me, like, exiting the stage. Weird. Yeah, I don't know that I really, like, wanted the DD specifically, but I've been following release news for the N64 so closely, and it was just like everything cool was going to be on the DD, so I was like, yeah, I gotta, like, when that comes out, like, I'm getting it, and then... But I don't know that I was, like, specifically excited for the DD. It was just kind of like a means to an end to play the games that I was excited to play. Okay, putting a bomb down there is not the smartest. It is interesting to think about from, like, a non-Japanese perspective how every Nintendo system was really supposed to have these, like, expansion modules, and the only one we ever got was the Game Boy player. Like... Huh. Well, that does change my plan a little bit. I've been thinking about Satellaview a lot lately, and it's one of those things that it's great that we have as many of the games dumped as we do, and some of them even in a playable state, right? But it's kind of like the Sega Channel for me, where I really want to, even though, like, I can have all of the things that I could have had, like, I can play all the games that are on Sega Channel pretty much, minus a couple asterisks, and play them quickly, and, you know, I don't have a need for what the Sega Channel is intended to offer, but what I crave is that experience, right? I can play net play with people in emulators on Fightcade, whatever, but I want someone to make the X-Band work. Like, I want... It's the same thing with, It's the same thing with, like, buying cartridges and, like, buying games for me. You know, even if I don't usually, for convenience sake, especially when streaming, I'll just run things in emulator because it's easier and faster or whatever, but, like, I'll buy them because the idea of having, like, a Terranigma cart that I can pop into my real Super Nintendo and play on my TV, on my couch, like, it creates an environment that is more in line with what I'm looking for when I want to get, like, really invested in a video game. Oh! Oh! Oh. Well, reset. Most successful console hardware upgrade ever? Yeah, PC Engine CD basically supplanted its original hardware. Like, after a couple of years, everything that was coming out on that platform was coming out in CD format. Parents offered to buy you a Genesis just so they could also get Sega Channel. You were happy with the Super Nintendo and politely declined. I mean, hey, that's noble at least. Like, A lot of kids wouldn't have done that. So, good looking out for your parents, I guess. There are people working on. There's a very small group, but there's videos of people working on X-Band stuff and getting it to at least like function. Doesn't work great because of the reasons that you've outlined, but there is a group of people that are like trying to at least bring the environment back and make it work. But yeah, they've run into that exact same problem as you've described. Like, there's a video of people playing like Mario Kart over X-Band that came out, I want to say like Christmas 2021 or something like that, and it is a laggy nightmare mess. But it's like, yeah, we connected to each other using this private X-Band server we whipped up, and like, you know, sent messages, and it was like using the X-Band, and that's what I want. Like, I kind of like, what I should do is get more into like X-Link Kai and stuff like that, because it is kind of a closer approximation to at least what it was like to System Link, that kind of stuff. And I didn't really play online games in that era at all, so it would be kind of a treat to do that. And I've got people that want me to do it, but I haven't done it out of, I don't know, stubbornness, mostly. Wow, it is really hard to keep track of everything that's going on in this level. Cool, he was just standing there. Oh, so the year I got my I bought my Dreamcast in, I think, 2001. I think, if I, like, it was, they made the announcement, like, Dreamcast is $50, just go buy them. And so I did. I bought a Dreamcast, and I think it was Christmas that year. I asked my parents for Phantasy Star Online, and they got me Phantasy Star Online version 2, which is the one that you need to pay a subscription for. And I was like, well, can I get a subscription? And they're like, no. So I was like, oh, okay. Oh my god. So to this day, I've only ever played PSO2 and Phantasy Star Universe as offline single-player games. Yeah, whenever I've talked to some people that are like, yeah, I used to like go on and like play SOCOM and stuff, and it's just like, huh, I never knew anybody that did that. My god. What do I gotta do here? This last batch of stages is interesting because it's less puzzle driven and more like enemy manipulation and avoidance. Which there have been plenty of levels in this game that have been about that, but it's kind of like all these levels are about. Xbox Live in 04 to play Third Strike online. Oh man. That's awesome. DreamPie is another one of those things that, like, yeah, to be able to, like, actually play Dreamcast stuff online with people, it's something that I'd like to have because I really like romanticizing that experience. Like, I would love to just turn on my Dreamcast and connect and play games online with people. Can I even leave this stage without picking up these diamonds? Spicy Nugget. Played a lot of SOCOM in middle school. It's a bummer that the SOCOM games that they've been putting... I mean, I say they've been putting out. It's been, like, over a decade. But that they switched to, like, a purely online game. And so, you know, the number of games that are on the PS3, even with physical releases that are just coasters now because Sony kept the servers going for like a couple of years at best, it's upsetting. I hope that there's more preservation for that kind of content, because there's no reason that we should lose that stuff. Oops. I mean, it's obviously it's extremely fringe case because it's the game that it is and the franchise that it is, but all the Black Ops like player base playing the Xbox 360 version of the game because they fixed the matchmaking after years and years. You know, it speaks to the fact that, you know, there's people who want to play those games. They don't necessarily want, even in such a mainstream title as Call of Duty, they don't want the newest one. They want their favorite one sometimes. And now you've got Xbox 360 games with 5-figure player bases online right now because it works again. And it'll die down, obviously, but I don't know, I think it's really telling. Oh, nuts. Okay, if I pick this up, I gotta do it. What are we doing here? Seems pretty straightforward, just... Damn. I would have gotten both of them. I would have had to gotten that one first. Okay. Well, it's not the hardest bonus stage, and I think we're going to have to collect these diamonds the way this level's laid out, so... Yeah, you're probably talking about X-Link. X-Link allows you to do System Link stuff remotely on, like, Xbox and PS2. From what I hear, it works really well, but you have to, like, get into your modem settings and, like, open some ports and stuff to make it work. But I have a few friends that get online on their Xbox, their original Xbox, every couple weeks and play games together, so from what I know, it works great. I've watched them stream it sometimes. Nice. Okay. I bought it last year. I haven't played. I played Unreal Championship 1 a little bit, but I never got around to trying on 2. Uh-oh. There's a monk lord here. Leave me alone. Whoa. Right outside of his range. Okay, one more to get after this. Uh-oh. No, don't go back down. Go up. Go up. That actually kind of worked for me. I don't like that he's standing there waiting for me, though. Oh, he just saved my ass. Can I get out of here? Is it safe? Holy shit. You can melee a rocket to reflect it back. Oh my god. We're not out of the woods yet, because we still have to finish the level. Oh, the gems are intended! Because now... Oh my god. Yeah, this is a required gem collecting level because it respawns you at the top with the gold being missing. Are those polygons? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure they're not. Don't zap. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, he coming. Oh no. Yeah, just an image. Okay, so what does that do to the stage? What stays gone? Yeah, okay. Interesting. What a fascinating level. It's really crazy to me how much mechanically they've just kept to themselves until the last 4 levels of the game or whatever. And they're just like, you know what? Yeah. Let's just introduce a bunch of new shit. Okay, so we do the same thing that I just did, right? I need to go from one of these around. So... I need that to be my end point. Can I do that? Yeah, if I go down. If I do that... Okay. No! Missed input got me. The plan was there and I just missed the input and I have to do the whole thing over again. That sucks. That's gonna happen to me at least 5 more times. Hmm. Damn it. Okay, pick those up. Let's just try and harvest as much gold as we can. Nuts. Does the diamond stay gone? Like if I collect a diamond and I die, is that a reset? No. Okay. Oh, he was in the opposite direction I expected. Don't. Oh, this, like, camera blurring. It is not pleasant to look at. That is for damn sure. Ooh. Bob! Thank you for the raid. I think I have to do another shout out. I gotta give Rat Clown Car a shout out too. Let's do 2 shout outs real quick. Thank you, Bahamut B Bob, for the raid. How's it going? Welcome on in, everybody. Shout out to Bob. Doom Eternal. Metroid Prime.
Okay, we got past them. Past the flamethrower jets here. Flame jets.
Flame Jets.
But welcome in, everybody.
Welcome in, everybody, from Bob's stream.
That's good that your stream went well. Yeah, no problem. I would, you know, always give shout outs to the cool people that raid, you know, so.
Like this guy.
Good. Thank you for the raid.
Get a shout out for Rat Clown Car. Oh, I need to finish that game.
Now, am I stuck? I'll be stuck. I think we're soft locked.
Strider 2014 was fun. I need to go back to that game.
I can't, get out of this platform. Oh boy. Yeah, anyway.
Thank you both for the raids. Welcome to Lode Runner 3D. We are also sponsored by Marvel Strike Force tonight. If you want to help out the stream, you can type !Marvel, download the game on your mobile device, get to level 5, level 10, level 20. It's pretty quick to do, actually. I was just kind of goofing around and... oh. Just kind of goofing around for 2 hours, and I got to like 16, 17. There's some tips. I would add to that to use your auto wins to get experience very quickly, but yeah. Thank you for the message of the day, Techworm. Yeah, I hope Doom Eternal kept you happy tonight, Bob. Oh my goodness! Anonymous gifter gifting 5 subs. My goodness. That means we have a beverage and a shout out theater to do tonight. Drake and Onakar, JJW, Mpool 88, Cat, and Track 0. Thank you for getting gift stubs from an anonymous gifter. I'm gonna go get a drink real quick while this hot music plays for you guys. It's so good. Thank you, anonymous gifter.
Thanks anonymous gifter for the gift subs. We appreciate being able to see a new drink of the day.
I'm back. Oh my god, I'm back. Sports Ballers, thank you for the 50 bits. So it's pretty late already. It's almost 2 in the morning here. So I don't want to get a soda for my streamer beverage of the day. So what I have here is a Minute Maid Mango Aguas Frescas juice beverage. Shake before you drink. It is, for a juice beverage, it is a whopping 3% juice. Juice beverage sounds ominous. It's the American way. It's the American way, honestly. Flygon with 100 bits. With the milk.
I'm gonna donate 100 bits and I'm gonna ask for a milk.
Mango ice cream. It's only 45 calories. That's nice. Nice, here we go. Raccoon, hello. Smells quite mango-y.
Soda train, wow.
I think Flygon just exploded Brian. I think Brian just got hit with a plasma cannon. It's pretty tasty. I mean, it's not like incredible or anything, but yeah, I like mango flavored stuff, and this is, I would hesitate to call it an Aguas Frescas, but I live in a place where it's very easy to get like homemade, like they just sell them at restaurants. We got another level 10. We're up to 5 level 10s on the Marvel Strike Force goal and 7 level 5s. Thank you, Ewich, for the bit. Yeah, this is pretty good. Can you ever request a drink of the day? Someone has asked if they could like send me beverages and if I would use them. And I probably would. But I have dietary restrictions as far as like food allergies and stuff, so I can never, when it comes to consuming things, I can never just say like, yeah, absolutely, go for it.
comes a new challenger. You must crush them.
John Matrix with the 100 slurbs.
Here is your slurb of the day. Drugs in the club.
And a hype
Club.
train.
Drugs in the club. Club. Drugs in the club. Club. Club club club. Club. Club 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 club. 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 Gagak 10. Slurb. Plurp. Clulp. Scrolls. Whipples. School. School. Swirl.
Thank you, John Matrix. They do sell liquid death water here. I don't get it though. I don't understand like what the point of liquid death is. If I ever get interested, I'll check it out. But I've seen it and I'm just like, I don't understand. It's just water in a can, right? Stubborn Deer, thank you for the 50 potatoes.
Potato, 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 potato.
I'll keep it in mind.
Potato, 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 machine gun, potato,
What?
potato, 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 potato.
Are you smuggling a machine gun in a crate full of potatoes, Stubborn Deer? Thank you for the 50 bits. Yeah, it's good. I like this. Tastes good. No, don't. Liquid Death is also a producer of NFTs, which they called Murderhead Death Club. Okay. Thank you for watching, John Matrix. Thank you for the clurbs. Just got back from the curb. Oh, that's... Oh, okay. Drink review and no miss channel. Yep. You gotta give the people what they want. People have to be well fed and satiated. Don't forget the Marvel Strike Force, too. We got that going on as well. I've only finished one level of... Wait, 2 levels of this game tonight? Yeah, 2 levels. And one of them was because Duke Donuts gave me the answer. So as far as making meaningful progress in this game, tonight hasn't been the night. But we've had a disconnect, we've had sponsored content, we've had a mango drink. Yeah, meaningless progress? Oh my god. So much meaningless progress. We're gonna do a shout out theater sometime in the next half hour, probably. Oh, hot potato. Smoked cheddar cheese. Ooh, that sounds good. I love a good smoked Gouda on a burger with pear slices. Oh, yeah. I'm so hungry. I'm glad I have this mango drink to keep me company, but I need like a big slab of meat. I'm a tax collector with a 200 mangoes?
Mango, 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 mango.
Mango. And we got no misses. If you wanted to request a no miss at regular price, there isn't much time to do it tonight, but I'm turning them on right now. Thank you very much for the 200 mangoes, Karma Tax Collector. Thank you, everybody, for the hype train. 5 subs and 501 bits. That's so hype. Oh my god, that's so hype. Got a big chicken fajita wrap. Ooh. I'm in bachelor mode. Ern's dog sitting today. So I've just been eating like sandwiches all day. We had this really nice like pasta last night though. It was like farfalle with broccoli and parmesan. It was really good. It was really tasty. Turn it on. Don't miss us. John Matrix with the 50 bits.
Here are Retro Island Gaming's top 5 dating tips. 1. Always date a girl who wears cat ears. 2. Admit when you are wrong and apologize. 3. If you're mad at the girl, smile and tell her you love her. 4. Always make sure you call her Waterly Juicy. 5. Get really close to her face and whisper, "You smell really good." Thanks Retro Island Gaming. While this was written for a video game, these tips applies to real life in general. Plus, who doesn't really like wearing cat ears for a first date?
That's true. Alright, we have a no miss request, and I don't have any progress to save in this moment. So I've turned the timer off. Karma Tax Collector has asked for a no miss on Super Mario Bros. 2 Lurking Party. Thank you for the follow. For the Famicom Disked System. This game has... This game has... a 32, but really it's 52, isn't it? How do you know? I'll give you A to D. I'll give you A to D. Because getting it on the Famicom version is fucking ass, but... we gotta at least put it at 36, right? We gotta do it by world. We gotta do it by world. Let's go. Let's put 9 on. Let's put world 9 on there. If you are new here, we're about to embark on a He Don't Miss, which is a one-life attempt at a game of chat's choice. Chat, in this case, has chosen Super Mario Bros. 2, also known as the Lost Levels. You'll have 2 minutes to bet your channel points on what world of the game you think I will lose my life in. And yeah. If you're correct, you'll win all the other channel points. If you're incorrect, someone else will win your points. And if no one is correct, then I get the points.
Win MisterRadon's points.
Yeah. Also, I'm not a scumbag like that guy, so that's good. Thank you for the 50 bits, X-Keeper. Hello, Rachel. Speaking of Famicom Disk System, Rachel Retro is playing quite a many FDS game today. It got me really thinking that I need to play more. I need to explore more of these types of content. What the F? Clurb? Oh, there it is. Alright. 2 minutes to bet. Good luck, chat. You do more next week? Heck yeah.
Here comes Challenger.
This is easily one of the hardest bets I'm going to make in this stream. MisterRadon's progress in this game is not predictable. Milk, 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 milk.
Thank you for the 50 bits of milk, John Matrix. We are a minute 20 left to bet on this one, and we're looking at 11 bets so far. Stubborn Deer.
Here are my thoughts on Super Mario 2: The Lost Levels. Potato, 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 potato.
Yep. 1 minute left to bet on this one. 1 minute left to bet. We are up to 13 bets for Super Mario Brothers 2 for super players. Am I a super player? Or am I about to get bipped and bopped? It's up to you to decide, chat. I can't tell you, but you have 20 seconds to make your choice. 20 seconds to make your choice. Last call. 16 bets in.
Here comes Charger.
Game.
Okay.
You circumflex.
Yep.
I circumflex. You circumflex. I circumflex while doing drugs in the club. You circumflex. I circumflex. You circumflex. I circumflex while doing drugs in the club. You circumflex. I circumflex. You circumflex. I circumflex while doing drugs in the club. You circumflex. I circumflex. You circumflex. I circumflex while doing drugs in the club. You circumflex.
Hawaii.
I circumflex. You circumflex. I circumflex while doing drugs in the club. You circumflex. I circumflex. You circumflex. I circumflex WH.
WH. All right. Betting is closed. Sorry I wasn't looking at the camera that whole time. 44% say World 1, 25% say World 2, 17% say World 3. It is the classic curve. This game is fucked in many, many ways. I don't trust this game one bit. I've beaten this game before. But it was rough, and it was many years ago, and I didn't like it. I have it. Somewhere back here I have this game. I don't know where it is, but it's in the stack of NES games back here. It's the only Famicom Disk System game I own. It's this on one side and Pro Wrestling on the other. Thank you, everybody, for the bits. The circumflexes from Sportsballers, the milk from Bavork, the potatoes from Stubborn Deer, the milk from John Matrix, the points from X-Keeper. Thank you. But yeah, whoa, Sportsballs is a 254 bits. What a specific number.
I have faith in you, Radon. We're just gonna follow the goddamn plan, get money and fucking get out of here with these points. Just have some faith.
I very easily could die in World 1. Thank you for the 254 bits, Sportsballs. I'm gonna turn on everything but the universal no miss. Is on now. Thank you for the bits. I could die in like 2 seconds in this game, honestly. I don't have any faith in myself on this one, but I'm gonna try. I always try. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. I'll be playing as Mario. Is Is this stream family friendly? We use some pretty harsh language around here. And sometimes we talk about butt cheeks, so... Not every family. This is rated for mature audiences. I don't even think you're in, like, the top 5 horniest chat members, Flygon. If I'm being honest. Ignore the pube cubes, yeah. I don't want it. I don't want it. X-Keeper, thank you for the 50 lost levels.
You lost your levels. That sucks. Maybe you should have been a super player instead.
I am neither of those things. Alright, we beat stage 1. Thank you, X-Keeper, for the 50 lost levels. This game is so much more tolerable on the Mario All-Stars collection. Being able to save every level... To say nothing of the fact that getting to, like, the world's A to D require, what, looping this game 8 times or some shit like that? Like, it's... Not looping, but you have to play it all day. Fire flower.
Because I have a vested point interest in causing you mild psychological damage during this numbous attempt. Milk, 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 milk.
I respect
tried
it.
the numbous of Super Mario Land and beefed it in the last pit in the first level.
Thank you for the 50 bits, X-Keeper. I respect it. I'm always confused when people go for that on, like, a stage that they didn't bet on. I'm like, what are you doing? You should be bombing my psyche when your bet is up, not before. After, if you're salty, sure. So I respect the, you know, it's a heady play, it's psychological warfare, and I see you. Game recognizes game. Thank you for the 50 points. Look at the smiles. Look at these little smiley clouds. Do they know they live in hell? Do they know that the game that they preside in has flying squid in it? And that they live in a particular version of Dante's Inferno? I almost died there. Vork, thank you for the 50 bits.
I am just glad that
X-Keeper, thank you for the 50 bits. Come back here, Bloober. Bloober.
The
He's
problem
gone.
with psychological warfare is that I'm not very good at this whole spirit bomb thing. See, to do that, you need to have funny content. You can't just milk my milk it forever.
Yeah,
Man,
you can.
this level is hard, huh?
Woo! It's a little tough, but I got a fire flower. Thank you for the bits. Brian Lemons with the resub 9 months. Thank you very much.
Too fast, Radon, too fast, Radon, too fast.
Alright, 1-4, the one betters. Good luck. Milk. Yeah, they're NES. I'm sure some people will be like, but they're different. No, they're NES, it's fine. Uh-oh. Fuck! That's so mean! Why would you put that there? X-Keeper, thank you for the 50
Way
bits.
back in the day, one of the tips and tricks or EGM guides suggested psychological warfare as a method to winning Pokemon Puzzle League matches against friends. For example, quoting The Simpsons, or perhaps just being a simpleton. Eat my shorts. Don't have a milk cow. Did you know the lava in this game is actually very tasty? I suggest you jump in it. Oh wow, look at that. It's the actual Super Mario Bros. 2.
Yep.
Not that Dorky Dorky Land
No.
featuring the Super Mario Brothers. Hold on, did I say 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? 2? Alright, that's enough. Good luck to all those who made their bets. And that milk line was good, but Joey is always gonna be the best at the delivery.
Yeah, Joey does the best milk.
Got 'em.
Yeah, you got me. Thank you for the 50 bits, X-Keeper, and Ghost Hall. The ones win by the absolute last possible chance. It was right there on the line, but the ones do take it down. Congratulations, ones. There are 5 of you, and you're going to be getting 2 1/4 to 1 on your points. Who do we got? Who won? Karma Tax Collector called the shot. Sports Ball is Ewitch, X-Keeper, and John Matrix. Congratulations. Karma Tax Collector, is there anybody you'd like to give a shout out to? If he didn't do that stupid low fireball, I had him. Dead to rights. Ugh. Dead to rights, I tells ya. Retrograde Tom, a fantastic idea.
He died from fume inhalation, Dave? Is that what you're saying? Okay, that makes sense.
And thank you again, Brian Lemons, for the 9-month sub. If anybody else wants to spend channel points, now is a great time to do so. Otherwise, I believe in miracles. Up, grab me. Freaking Bowser, man. Freaking Bowser. What a freak. What a freaky, freaky Bowser. Yeah, Tom was very good on Noodles' charity stream. Aldo.
Just 50 to go for Universal No Miz for 5 minutes before stream retirement for the night. Chat is Ward.
It's true. It's true. We're right there, and there's pretty much no chance to use it. But I appreciate it very much. And I appreciate all this Marvel Strike Force going on. Thank you, chat, for that as well. Ward. Deep Dick Pizza. Oh, also, happy Women's World Cup. New Zealand and Norway are playing right now. No one's gotten a goal yet. But I'm going to be keeping an eye on the action because I love Women's World Cup. It's great. So, shout out to all the ladies. Not just the ones playing in the World Cup, just all ladies everywhere. All right. Shout out. X-Keeper with the 50 bits.
It's time for a fun fact. Back in the day I played this on Rachel's Power Pack TM. I actually did manage to get to World 9. It turns out that even though it gives you only 1 life, you can score extra 1-ups with the flagpole trick.
Huh.
I had several lives after many loops before I got bored.
Loops.
Wow.
Thank you for the 50 bits, X-Keeper. We do have... Alright, here's the deal. I have enough time for like 1 no miss. And it's universal pricing is available. And if you pick a game that's going to take 3 hours, I'm just going to give you your points back. Yeah, FIFA Women's World Cup. But if no one, I'm going to give you a minute or two to I'm going to give you a minute or two to think about it. I'll play a quick game of Marble Madness. And if there's no miss requests, by the end of the game of Marble Madness, then we'll just move on to Shout Out Theater. We'll call it a night. It doesn't have to be a game that's going to take 2 minutes. It just can't take 2 hours. It doesn't have to be a short game. It just can't be like a game where you can't die until like halfway into the game. That's the distinction I'm going to make. Bob, have a great night.
If anybody else would like to request additional no misses, please press B now. Also realizing that if the NES Monopoly building jingle was a sound redeem here, I would probably never have more than however many points it cost.
I will keep that in mind, X-Keeper. I would like to have that jingle. I'd like to have a lot of that NES Monopoly sound effects as sound effects. One day. Don't be coming back now. I should have the pick and fish jingle just for when no one wins a no miss and I get all the points. Like, not let it be something you can spend money on, but I'll just have it. So... Thank you for all the support tonight, people. I really do appreciate it. What? Alright. Bye, Marble. He was too pure for this world. Can you clip through this? I don't think you can. Dun, 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 dun. What? I was on dry land. You can clip through it? This game is super cheap, Beatles. You can easily find this game. Mario's sitting on the piano. Okay, I've been goofing around, but I'm gonna be upset if I don't win, so... Let's, oh! Pistons? Ah, thank you. The speedrun ruiner has blessed me with 10 seconds. Cool tile glitch in the background. If I had the game soft lock? I don't think so. I think I've had a soft lock in this before. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Everything you know is wrong. Everything you've been told is a lie. Marbles can go up hills. What? Yeah, for anyone that doesn't know, if you speedrun this game, the magic wand is literally... Because this game is so short. It's like a 3-minute speed game. And the magic wand just happens randomly. Like, it's an RNG thing. And if it happens to you, you lose like 4 seconds and you just... That's it. Get on the giant spoon cat with the magic... Oh, really? Huh. Oh, I'm a little too fast. Oh, no. There we go. There we go. The balls inside the marble might just be calculated. Much in the same way that, like, this effect in another rare game is done. It might just be like a mathematical calculation. I'm not sure if it's, you know. We're not playing Captain Skyhawk. I'm just to illustrate the point. Where's this high score screen at? Yeah, we beat Marvel. This right here. It's just rare doing rare things. Wow, look at us. We're rare. We can make certain dots. Look at our balls. Look at our balls. All right. Oh, there it is again. One more. One more for the road. Look at the balls. Brendan, Trevor, Tim, Chris, Joel, Mike. All right. We're going to say that's the stream right there, folks. Thank you, everybody, for watching tonight. Of course, we can't go quite yet. We do have a shout-out theater to get to. About a 12 minutes shout-out theater. So the way this works is if you want to watch a clip of a streamer you like, please type their full name in the chat. I will play a clip of that streamer. If you think the clip is good or the streamer looks interesting, give them a follow. Spread the love. Keep the community strong. And let's go ahead and get started with Rachel Retro for X-Keeper.
We must remove his pants.
John Matrix wants a Retro Island Gaming.
Will the internet come back on? Will my power come back on? Here we go. Aw, man.
It is best not to say now.
Aw, it's not even gonna tell me. All right, will my power come back on? We need to know. Don't fuck with me.
Highly doubtful.
Oh no! Shit.
Rig streaming with no electricity. What an incredible moment. Flygon wants a Kleben Splurknurch. I wish I could stream with no electricity.
There's countless bloodstains splattered everywhere. Oh boy! Oh fuck!
A heck maybe for Rachel Retro.
If you jacked off in the ocean, would it hurt?
Macaw 45 for John Matrix.
How long is that gonna go for? That's just not acceptable.
I hope Macaw has a fantastic pilgrimage to his vacation spot of choice. I'll miss his streams for the next 2.5 weeks, but I'm sure he'll come back with a big box of exotic porno games that I will tune in to watch. Techworm wants a DeFi by default shout out. Kaizo makes me so nervous. Bevork wants a Lord BB-8 shout out.
Oh! Cool. Good shit. Oops.
The game is dead.
That's the good shit right there.
The good shit. Alright, Fuse Deluxe for John Matrix.
You know what? Every time someone sees a cat on stream, they can totally do the ocelot the ocelot call. Didn't even think about that. Fuck, man. Metal Gear Solid 3 Ocelot is too good. Jack, you just used all your points on that. Oh my god. Ark has way too many points. Ark has too many points. Ark. Don't make me put a limit on that, boy. Oh my god.
You're pretty good.
What the hell is this?
Shit, man, this man is not just being my soundboard.
Typical Fuse stream. New Legacy Inc. for J52.
A favor. Get up there and then closer to the side.
Oh, time on you? Okay.
Oh, will you be able to look? Oh, do you know how far to get over?
Fuck you!
Here we go! Oh shit! Tombstone! Wait, what?
I did it! You did it!
Oh my god!
I did it!
Oh my god!
Dive on Jeff from the left side on
Okay,
Melbourne
hold on.
comment on the pod.
Johnny, can you stay there?
Yeah.
Alright.
Normal wrestling game behavior. Dot level for Beatles.
I don't think... Alright, cut the clip there.
Retrograde Tom for John Matrix.
Hulk. Yeah, brother.
Oh yeah!
I hate you. I hope you die. Makes me kind of sad, brother. That makes me kind of want to sing, brother.
To cheer me on tonight. The spotlight now grows dim, and now it's not on me. The prayers we said together are still our guarantee.
Hulkster in heaven.
Interesting. Very interesting, Hulk.
Anazi Dahaka for X Keeper.
What do you mean it missed? What do you mean I missed a sleeping moblin? What is this? And now he's like breakdancing like crazy.
A shout out to The Strange for Ghost Hall.
Why do I mean this so much right now? Does anyone notice it's literally Alex against everyone else in the damn roster, and he's the picture for survival?
It was rough out there for Alex Maines in Street Fighter V. It was not good times. Jiggy for John Matrix.
But I'm fucking.
Yeah, the recovery, cool. I'm just stuck in block zone. I'm minus on block.
Love those games. Bahamut B. Bob for Nurse Jade.
Just give me a chance. The return of that expression. It's the return of that expression.
A Duke Donuts for John Matrix.
Shadrock, thank you for the 100
Release
bits.
the moist spiders.
Man, the moist spiders have been gone for a long time.
Oh man.
Nurse Jade shout out for John Matrix. By the way, the request queue is closing in 1.5 minutes. So if you have any requests left, get them in quick. We'll get through them all, but queue's closing soon.
Hello?
Who was that? Hello? What the? Hello? Oh my god! Hey Mac, I'm gonna ban you.
Jade could destroy me at panel.
Oh my god.
Got another dot level for Rachel Retro. Ooh. Oh,
Whoa.
the 0-second clear.
My timer. I'm patient, man. That's the thing. No big deal. Obviously, that was calculated.
All right. The queue is closed now. The queue is now closed. Thank you, everybody. X-Keeper's MisterRadon will be the last one. So I might run a couple after that. We'll see how I feel. If I feel like running some extras. But thank you, everybody, for putting all these requests in. We're going to keep going, get through them all. John Matrix wants another Macaw clip. Dance Dance 2. I know what he's playing. He just got the Windows version of that. Boyoing. Overboard Gaming for Kydrian. Oh, I just put an exclamation point. That's not how it works. There we go.
I wonder if there's an identical locker in the fucking rec room! Just fucking saying! Because literally, the only time anybody saw a goddamn costume was in that fucking picture, and literally every time other than that, we're just going off of goddamn people's words, and I've tried that locker like 4 times now! If it's in the locker, I'm gonna kill something! It's not because of the killing game, it's just for fun! What the heck?
How I feel every time I watch a Danganronpa stream. Another Retro Island Gaming for John Matrix.
No! Is he gonna do the Klingon? No! 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 Get the fuck out of here!
My name is Hans. Drinking
Oh, this is fucking horrible!
I am 31 years old!
My name is Hans.
That should just be, honestly, you know how Twitch has those like intro clips you can put on your page while you're offline? That should just be it. Like, that tells you everything you need to know. That should be Rig's intro clip. Jack Not Jack for Nurse Jade.
Oh, there it is. Woo! Oh man, I don't know which bone is which. Thank you, Puntaro-san. I'll just connect whatever. There. Foot's bone's connected to the other leg bone. Woo! The leg bone's connected to the knee bone. Woo! All right, I'll shut up. But seriously, thank you guys. I'm finally in one piece now. I'm sure we'll meet again, somewhere, someday. One of these days, I'll return the favor. Woo! Let's go to Grandma, Skelly. No.
The favor of assembling your skeleton. I'll return the favor. I don't want you to return that favor. Don't return that favor. Duke Donuts for John Matrix.
Also, what is... Is that like a... Oh. Oh, no. Don't tell Rig. Don't tell Rig about the weird snake dolphin. Don't tell Rig about the weird snake dolphin in this game.
Fractal Mind Mike for Father Axe Keeper. Who keeps the axe?
That people want to be able to define things and talk about them in a particular way. I get that, but I'm just like...
It would have been pretty cool to drug the cat.
Yeah, it would have been pretty cool. That's the important thing to remember out of all of this. The takeaway.
John Matrix wants a clip of me? Okay. Alright. Please. Please. Please, I want to make so many museums. No. Oh, God. Is it happening? Did it happen? I was so happy. I got to make so many buildings. My dreams came true. Shadrock for John Matrix.
Let's eat. Eat. Oh shit! Oh no! I can't even be mad at that. Oh, random facts.
A Chubo for Rachel Retro.
Wow. No. No. No.
Dr. Orochi for Bavork.
Nope.
someone change my tire, please?
Rachel Retro wants another MisterRadon. You know what? I'm feeling spicy. Chad, I'm feeling spicy. You want to see the king of all three-pointers? Also, I'm in front of the net. Oh! Have I not broken a basketball game yet? I think I've broken every basketball game that I've touched on this stream. They've all just crumbled. Bardic broadcasts for Brian Lemons.
You have to have Grand Mastery of the Sword of Sodan to advance. Thank you. These warriors, thank God. Flying leap. That's tough. What's the answer to the...
That was Sword of Sodan, the Amiga version. MP83 for John Matrix. What are we going to get? Maze of Gallius.
Show you her. Oh, no. What picture? Wait a minute. Oh. Oh, I love Cobra, by the way, and I love that the Cobra fan art here has this one. Is this Magov's message to me, or I'm engaged? Whatever, I love it. That's really, yeah. We need to put a heart on
And
that.
K is a treasure.
For sure.
We got back-to-back Jack Not Jack. Say that 5 times fast. For Nurse Jade and Flygon. Let's go. 2-piece.
You guys know how to time things, don't you?
And another one.
Oh my god! Who did that?
We're all just...
Yo, you scared the shit out of me. Why do you do this to me, Renvello?
X-Keeper is the last one in the queue with another MisterRadon. That's me. I'm him.
Perseguiste a Marvin desde el Palacio de Hassan. Seguro que está trabajando en este con Rocky, el jefe del planeta.
He's the boss of the planet. Duck Dodgers starring Daffled Duck is for one player only.
Perseguiste.
Father Axe-Keeper, thank you for the 8 months.
This guy seems cool. Think I'll sub.
Thank you, Father Axe-Keeper, for the sub. The sub. All right, let's see if we missed anybody that I want to give a shout out to today. I don't speak Spanish. I took Spanish for 3 years in high school. I'm really good at like phonics, like just any language. Phonics I can do. I can't understand shit. Don't ask me to conjugate a verb. It won't happen. but I can fake it. All right. There's a lot of people streaming tonight too. Actually, there's quite a lot of people streaming tonight. But we need to give out a few more shouting outs. We need a blueprint. We haven't had a blueprint tonight. Let's get the blueprint.
Wow.
Bro, Waffle. Waffle, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. Where did you come from, Norsky? Where did you come from?
Oh my god.
This man hopped up.
We need a let's get a big Zeef. Let's hit up a big Zeef clip. I put in too many E's. Wait, did I? Wait, there's a big Zeef with 3 E's that plays retro? Who is that? Alright, for real this time.
God, I feel real bad doing this. There's a ton of movement for you right there. Oh my god, he's literally licking my ass. Like this can't be anything else. This is clearly me getting my ass licked. This is the first thing that's happening in this game. Look at this. This couldn't be seen as anything else. Oh my god, this is exactly the kind of shit I was hoping would happen. Now this is how you start a video game. Oh my god, can I see this from all angles? Which angle do you guys like best? This angle is pretty good. Right here. Oh my god. I'm glad we fixed the choppiness for this.
We need a Z-Fan clip. Z-Fan H.
Well, my name is Z-Fan. Welcome to the Z-Fam. I'm playing Street Fighter 2 World Warrior for the Super Nintendo because Ark made me experience the true Street Fighter. What? Hey, stop!
We need a Dino. Dino beat Monster Hunter today. Let's get a Dino. Oh. You guys like dunks?
The space bit gets me every time. Oh, he's coming in hot.
Welcome to the fantasy zone.
Good follow. Hey, we're the follow, Cairo. What was that sound, Cyber Dwarf? It was nothing, Hoops.
Let's get a Liz Star shout out. Shout out to Liz.
I'll get a momentary respite from imposter syndrome. I don't have imposter syndrome. I'm too shitty and terrible at everything to have imposter syndrome.
I feel that. I feel that in my bones. And then let's get a Ann K. Let's get an Ann K.
The only tool I get is this stupid pop-up that tells me that I should tell you to follow me so you can be notified when I go live next. Oh my god, I need to close this window. And I'm playing a game. Okay, it's closed. I'm almost dead. That's on Twitch. That was on Twitch, not me, guys. forget to like and follow.
Let's get a Schubert. Can we get a Schubert?
Mmm, so fucking delicious, man.
Yep. Yep. That's what it's like. And then a Dr. CDCS.
Arby's, we have the meats.
And I would like a I'd like a Retro Pals. There's your chest meat.
To the planet as cool and blue as me.
Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Kill me. Just fucking kill me now. This is a low point for me. It wasn't a low point until he said that, and then he did.
All right, I need to use the toilet, so I'm going to call it there. We are going to have one more shout out, of course, because we need to shout out who we're rating when we're rating after a shout out theater. And there are quite a few streamers on this evening. Yeah. There really are quite a few streamers on. Sharpie is playing Spirit of Speed 1937, which we saw in the Dr. Orochi clip. Sharpie's playing that right now, trying to beat it. R-Phase is doing their last stream ever? Or at least for a while? I'm not sure, really. But I think we gotta support our local Pineapple one more time this week. He's a little off schedule due to being sick, but let's get one more rig shout out and one more rig raid. Here we go. Get ready, everybody.
I'm gonna give him 100 bits. I'm gonna go.
That's what you're headed into right now. So if you're getting ready to nod off to sleep, you're gonna want to hit that cancel button on the raid. But if you want to watch a great human being playing Eric the Unready for DOS,
Nicolas Cage, welcome in. Hello.
he just welcomed in Nicolas Cage. So the raid message is, I am Nicolas Cage. I just tabbed over and that's what he said. So the raid message is, I am Nicolas Cage. Okay? I'll be back, or you can ding ding yell. Ding ding yell's a classic. You can just type !Radon and then I'll say something, because he's got a whole collection of clips of me saying stuff. You can type !Macaw, you can type !Duke, you can type all kinds of stuff. A million different things. I'll be back tomorrow, and maybe I'll actually finish more than 2 levels of Lode Runner in a 6-hour stream. But thank you all very much for the support. Marvel Strike Force, thanks for sponsoring. If you want to help out all week long, that's going to be up there. And I'm about to run out of time, so here's your lizards. I got to pee. Bye.